did my two, he did his parry. If I go like this and my rear leg is open, I don't have any balance. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Nick, and today we're looking at how to become more fluent in our defense and attack with a certain drill. So basically the drill comes out of an everyday sparring session that we all might have experienced. Let's say I'm gonna do the block and attack. So I begin with a 1-2 and he decides to parry and go over, right? What I like to do in this case, instead of just blocking here and receiving the punch, because I am vulnerable, I'm already twisted, and I'm far away from that area I want to punch, I like to implement another step before I do my response. So it would look something like this. One, he parries, I go step, I reply, and I reply with 2 strikes. So I go in, step, and I respond. Let's look at it from this side. I go 1, 2, and I respond. Of course, whatever the opening is, maybe his right hand is very high. I'll go body and then head. Maybe it's very low. I'll go punch to the head, maybe an uppercut, right? Doesn't matter. The important thing is when they parry my 2, I'll step in with my guard, step again, and then pivot to my response. One more time. Nice. Keep your arms up while you're doing it. And implement the step with the block. Yes, much better. One thing to take notice before we move on into the second way we're going to be doing this is when you're going to be stepping out, make sure your rear leg is pivoting. So it gives you this balance and this momentum towards the angle you want to take to respond. If you're like this, you don't have any balance and you don't have the load for the next punch to come, right? So when I'm here, I did my 2, he did his parry. If I go like this and my rear leg is open, I don't have any balance. As soon as I pivot this leg, I am very, it's very plausible for me if that punch also comes to continue and defend. Which brings us to the next part of this. Instead of just going, I'm here, he parries, to a block and a response, because he still has that arm, we're going to learn how to put a frame so that we control this arm as well. So I'll go 1, he go parry, I go, it's called a chicken wing for some. In Wing Chun, we will call this something like a lanzao or a bong zao. So I go 1, he parries, I go up, I'm in touch with his other glove, then I open up and go in, or I can go even back the way I came. So maybe I'll do this. 1, he parries, and then I go and continue with my combo. Let's look at this one more time. So I go 1, block, then I go in. 1, high block, then I go in, or high block, and then I go out from the other side. One more time. Or the other side. So this really gives me the opportunity to change angles without him looking at me. So it's also a distraction in front of his face, right? But also I get textile information from what I'm sensing here. So if he moves his rear arm right now and he does like an uppercut or something, yeah, I'll feel it. And I'll bring this up, or I'll change this into something else. A good exercise that you can do in the beginning is one person has his blocks up, you feel, and as soon as he does anything, you block. Again, you block. And then you block and go in. So do the same thing you did at the beginning. So with your right arm, and then go in. Or like with the other, and go in. Old school boxing, right? They went like that. Yep. So as we said, we have this step here and here, or you can even change angles. Do this, change angles, continue with a strike with the leg, etc. Go ahead, try it. Bam. Well. Whoop. Nice. Remember to pivot the foot. Nice. Elbow high so you control. Yes. Better. Yes. Be sure to have a good rotation, right? Even if you're framing, especially if you're framing, you need to have this connection to the ground, okay? So down here, you need this connection, even if you're going to be changing angles or if you're going to be continuing from the same side. Let's look at this. If I'm here and I feel pressure and my pelvis is open, he pushes, it's very hard for me to keep that momentum going. As soon as I step in correctly, I can go in, continue with my punches. Again. One thing that we do in Wing Chun, especially the practical striking of it, is control with frames, right? So whenever there is an arm that is in front of us and it stays there for some reason and it has some tension in it, we'll pass it and should come back to our cover. So if you do this and they're here and you feel the frame, you can either go down or exploit that in a different way, or pass it and then go. So really think about how the frame works.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, please do hit that like and subscribe button, leave your comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one.